Hello everyone, welcome to William in the Magic Box. Today on our show we are going to have Marcin. Marcin is from Poland but he lives in England, in the UK. So let's see what Marcin has to say. Enjoy the interview. Good morning Marcin, how are you?
I'm all right, yeah. Just, Easter right now, so...
Yes, happy Easter. Thanks so much for taking the time on Easter Day for the interview. Thank you.
No problem.
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
Busy.
Oh, really?
As a Polish person, we are Christians, so we are celebrating Easter today. So we have to get up early, get ready to breakfast, Easter breakfast with the food which is we blessed yesterday, and sitting with the family. Now I just dropped my missus to another meeting as well, and coming in straight to do the interview with you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time on a busy day for you. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So tell me, let's start the interview talking about Easter. So tell me, for you, what's the meaning of Easter? What is about the occasion that is about family, is about get together? Tell me a little bit about your experience celebrating Easter.
Celebrating Easter, it's always a family. This year is a little bit less people coming in. Usually it's my sister-in-law and my sister coming in from Oxford.
Okay.
But this year is things happen, and we just our family. But it's always celebrating the Easter, always cherish the that tradition, because as a Polish person, we are cherishing that tradition with us. So family, friends later on, having the tradition is most important for us. Going to church later on, and bits and bobs like that. Yeah.
And there is something that you eat traditional, something that you eat every Easter or not? It depends.
Well, before today, from Friday, we cannot eat meat. So only fish and the cheeses and the things like that, or jams.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it all depends on the persons, on the families. But it's usual some Polish sausage. It has to be salt, pepper, butter, bread, some fish. Some people take in a beef roux mixed up with the horseradish as well. That's a traditional Polish for the Easter. And eggs, and colorful eggs.
Okay, Marcin, so tell me, where's about in Poland you are from?
Silesian part is the south of Poland. So Katowice, Krakow.
Okay.
Auschwitz, Oświęcim.
I see.
That's the part of the Poland.
I see. But right now you're based in England.
Yeah, I'm in Corby, Northamptonshire.
I see. And why England?
19 years ago, just one day for 1 year, and 19 years later, I'm still here.
It's amazing.
I'm just came in 19 years ago for the Tesco contract, and my missus came in, and we start living over here, because 19 years in Poland, 19 years ago, it was very difficult.
Right.
You couldn't find good jobs and things like that, and the life over here was much easier.
I see. And what do you do for work, for living?
For now, it's a little bit transitional period for me, because I just passed the C2 driving license, so I'm gonna have a look for the driving license, some jobs.
Wow.
And now I'm working for Anglian Water.
I see.
I'm fitting the smart meters.
Oh, amazing. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcin. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay? Amazing. But before we start our journey within the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself, or maybe something that not many people know about you.
I'm passionate about cars.
Yes,
that's the most important thing for me, and obviously the family is first, but the cars are my second family, my second life. So
Amazing.
passionate about drawing cars, about do the whole things with about around the automotive industry as well. So yeah,
Very interesting for sure. Amazing. Martin, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views? Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Full of random questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
okay.
Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer, don't want to talk about, always can change, okay? Amazing. First question is, what would your ideal life look like?
Should I answer now?
Sorry?
To be honest, my ideal life, I
Yeah.
get it now.
Amazing.
I get a family and we are healthy, so you know, I'm all right. It's always getting to the something better as everyone, but you know, as the stage I'm right now, I'm very happy with my life.
Amazing. And what's the meaning of life for you?
Can you repeat, please?
The meaning of life for you. What's the meaning
of life? I mean, you know, the family, the friends, staying healthy, not worry about the other things. That's it.
And tell me a life lesson that you've learned about life that you feel very grateful to.
Life lesson was, Jesus, there was so many of the life lessons. Being scammed by the fraudsters.
Wow.
That was the biggest lesson of my life.
Wow.
So and that's put me open my eyes and
wow. Yeah, I think those situations in life happens for us and we learn a lesson out of it. You know what I mean? It's always something to learn. Yeah. That's for sure. Amazing. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. Okay, next question is, who is your biggest hero?
My father.
Wow, so tell me about it. Tell me a little bit about your father. Why is that?
It's biggest hero is what he went through in the last, I think, 20 years, I believe.
Wow.
It's struggling. It's getting lots of disease. I mean, heart disease. Nearly lost his life a few times. Wow. He's got an operation on the open heart surgery. Wow. Lots of things. So, and he's still alive. So.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And he's back in Poland.
Yeah, in Poland. Yeah.
I see. Okay, so your father, he's watched this interview right now, and you have a moment, an opportunity to send him a message. What would you say? You can say in Polish first, and after you can translate in English.
I would just say thank you for being. Thank you for all these lessons and trying to be the best that's possible.
Wow. And tell me, what's the most meaningful lesson you've learned from him through your life? Something that you're never going to forget.
Just be yourself and keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't try to be manipulated by the other people.
Wow, amazing. And you have brother and sister as well?
I got a sister, yeah.
I'm the one who lives in England as well.
Yeah, in Oxford, yeah.
I see. And you go to visit Poland very often or not?
We will this year go back to Poland, but not visiting Poland that often, to be honest.
I see.
It's too expensive.
Amazing. Next question, let's do it.
I don't hear the music.
Martin, before the next question, of course, we got connected through TikTok. Yeah, that's how our path crossed. So my question for you is, of course, it's all about cars. You show a lot of your drawing. So tell me how the idea came along for you to start your TikTok page.
TikTok page. No, it was just another social media. I got it on Facebook. I got it on Instagram, but looks like the TikTok was a little bit more opened and to be yourself. And I don't know. I was trying on the Instagram, even do the lives on Instagram, and it doesn't work. And on TikTok, looks like it's much better now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And so tell me a little bit about. So you draw some cars and kind of connect with people. Tell me a bit about what's the idea behind your page.
It's just to connect with the people. Maybe I'm gonna find someone. The first idea was just to have send some videos with the news regards the cars and the whole things, and then TikTok allowed me to do the live. So I just started to do what I can, drawing the cars, and
I see.
have a chat with the people regards about the cars and the whole things. Interesting. As you remember, I was asking lots of questions. No one was answering, to be honest. But
I see.
I'm trying to grow the channel. Regards the to do the I don't know car reviews, things like that. But it's getting slowly progressive.
I see. I was checking some of your draw, and I was like, God, this looks amazing, the way you do it and the way you draw. It's like, wow, that's interesting. Wow.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've been recognized by one of my colleagues from Russia.
Oh, really?
We know each other good 15 years right now through the Facebook. Like 15 years ago, we had the a group on the Facebook being set up by one of the Spanish guy about Saab 91, and we went quite popular in the world.
Wow.
Auto Express was written about us. Quadrofolio was written about us because we tried to set up and get the Saab to manufacture a small car. And we had the professional car designer, Fabio Ferrante, and draw the whole things. And yeah, that was quite popular on there. Feel free to have a look. I can send you a link on the later on, so you can see on there.
Amazing. Great. Next question is, what gives you butterflies?
What give me a butterflies?
Yeah, this this feelings in your tummy, like.
Yeah, the last time when my missus took me for my gift, me and my son, we went for Christmas gift. It was the driving our supercars.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the I was driving the Lamborghini Hurricane Roadster, and he was driving Porsche 911.
Oh my God!
So that was the butterflies. And obviously the birth of my kids, that was the biggest one.
Wow, my God, that's amazing. And how many kids do you have?
2.
2 kids? Wow.
2 teenagers.
Wow, and they are in England as well?
Yeah. They've been born in England as well.
Ah, that's amazing. Oh, wow. Great.
That's why we stay as well.
Next question, let's do it. Shema. I'm going to Warsaw next week. Actually, I'm flying to Warsaw.
Oh,
yeah. Yes, I have a very good friend of mine. His name's Norbert. He lives in London. I know him for so many years, but he's from Warsaw. I've been to Poland before. I've been to Szczecin, like very close to Germany, a few years ago. But I'm going to Warsaw this week, and I'm so excited. I want to go to Krakow as well. I want to see other places because I know how beautiful other places are. But because he lives there and he knows the city very well, so I'm gonna go to Warsaw first.
Trains right now in Poland are much better than the English one, and less expensive. So probably the guy will tell you about the trains and how the communication is going to.
For sure.
Between the cities, you got a Flixbus, so
yes. Yeah, it's gonna be just like a few days on. I'm not gonna have too much time, but I'm gonna go. I want to go to Krakow as well to see how beautiful the city is. Right.
Yeah, once you're gonna be in Krakow, just 1 second. Once you're gonna be in Krakow, you can have the daily go out to South Mine and Auschwitz straight from Krakow.
Yes, I heard about it. You can go to the place there. Yes,
Yeah.
amazing. Noted. Okay, I remember that.
Okay.
Next question is, what's your favorite weekend activity?
If my missus not planning anything to clean the houses, going on the bikes, going on the bikes.
Tell me, how did your path cross, you and your missus? How did you meet for the first time?
Oh dear, over 20 years ago.
Wow.
At the bus.
No way.
Yeah, at the bus, and we was working in the big shopping center in Poland.
Yeah.
2 different shops, and spots on the bus stops and the whole thing. So.
Wow.
That
who gave the first step? Who approached first, you or her?
Yeah, there was the one of the parties, which is we went independently to, and we just started dancing each other, and that's it.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, wow. And when you think about Poland, Marcin, what's the best memory that comes to your mind when you think about your country, your hometown?
Family.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best memories on the going to countryside. Jesus, it's been 20 years right now when I left Poland.
Wow.
Next year is going to be 20 years. So the country has changed 60 degrees now. It's so much more developed and so much better to live, apparently. Yeah, but the family, and sometimes, which is we cannot have here in UK, going to forests, going to swimming in the lakes, free of charge. No one cares about if you can swim or not. You're just going to the lakes. A little bit more freedom than is in UK, to be honest.
I see.
Things like that, going to pick up the white mushrooms. You can't do it over here. Yeah, things like that. The freedom, to be honest, freedom to, let's say, movement.
I see. And do you see yourself living in England for a long while, or you pretend one day go back to Poland?
Maybe not to Poland. We're thinking to move to France.
Okay.
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah.
You never. I never planned to move to UK. So.
Amazing. It's funny sometimes how life takes you in a direction that you're not expecting. I'm originally from Brazil, and I never thought one day I would live in England. I lived in Portugal before, but I thought one day growing up, I mean, I've been away from Brazil more like 20 years as well. I left Brazil when I was 19. I left in 2002 when I left Brazil.
More than 20 years now.
About 20 years, yes. I've been in England since 2007, so it's going to be the same time, almost the same time as you.
Like 2006, arrived to UK.
Yeah, I arrived here in 2007, 1 year after. So yes, in some, life takes you in a direction that you're not expecting, and you just go for it. You just follow. That's how it works sometimes.
You never know. You never know what life's gonna bring.
Amazing. Next question, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Next one. You like dancing?
No. My missus, she loves it, but not me.
You just like dance when you met her for the first time, yeah? Like dancing. That was the only time.
Yeah, but we listen to 2 different type of music as well. So.
Right. Before the next question, tell me, when did you start this passion about cars? When was the moment that you got, okay, I love cars, I started to follow?
I was 9.
Wow.
Yeah, because my mom tried to get me into the reading of books. I hate reading. in school, I have to read the books. We have to read the books every single year for the classes for Polish language. So you have to read those books, and then so she brought me the I think it was Auto Express. and then I started to read about the cars and the whole things, and later on I started to drawing the cars because I would like to have the posters on my wall.
Amazing.
And those magazines hasn't got their posters, and at the time in Poland you cannot have that once, and there was no internet, nothing like that, so you cannot order it. So I just started drawing the posters for myself, and I found
Wow.
the Ultra Express. In Poland was literally word to word translated from Germany at the beginning, and they have
Oh, wow.
and they have the lovely sketches of future cars coming into the market next year before the Photoshop and the whole things. There was a gentleman who was drawing their cars all the time. Hatfield, I think it's called.
Wow.
Not the James Hetfield from Metallica. And that's put me through because I was just looking on those sketches, drawings, and I was just trying to replicate the whole thing. So, and I was, just practicing,
Wow.
and so on.
And mostly you just draw cars. That's your passion, just drawing cars.
Yeah, drawing, making, trying to thinking about the future cars and collaborate with the other people as well. I know we have limited time, but I can tell you stories regards that. I might do some TikToks regards things which has happened, but when I was involved in a few projects regards where my sketches has been used in the books and the whole thing. So yeah,
that's amazing. Oh wow, great. Okay, next question is: tell us about your guilty pleasure.
the moment, mango sorbet. It's a guilty pleasure of go in and have a look for the new car. That's my guilty pleasure. It's like my missus, she's going for the looking for the new clothes. Have a look at my cars. Just watching the cars. That is my guilty pleasure. Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you like cooking or not?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Polish food?
Favorite ones? There's quite a few of them. Definitely the traditional schnitzel with the sauerkraut and the mashed potatoes. That's what I can say. Try it.
Yeah.
Pierogi.
Yeah, pierogi. I tried so many times pierogi, but I'm gonna go for this one. That's
and the sour soup.
Sour soup.
Yeah, it's called żurek.
Żurek.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it's amazing. That's one of the tradition for the Easter as well. We have today żurek as well. So yeah, with the white sausage.
Amazing. Great. 3 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is: tell us about your earliest memory in life.
Yeah. Kindergarten. I mean, preschool. Because my mom was working just opposite the preschool. Yeah, I think it was over there. Someone nicked my schnitzel from my dish. They're always telling me about this.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my earliest. I was 5, 6. So quite far from here.
And did you like school growing up? Did you like school growing up?
Yeah and no. I love the art lessons. I wasn't the best on the any activities. Football, I don't like football at all. I'm not the always at work is. Have you watched the football game on Saturday, Sunday? No.
How about the Formula One? Formula One. Did you like to watch the Formula One? Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's for F1. I'm watching the F1. Watching obviously the Drive to Survive on Netflix.
Right.
That's me for the whole day, all the season, one day going.
And when we were watching Formula One, who tell me three names that are your favorite drivers, Formula One.
I don't think that I like that much the Hamilton or Verstappen. Norris is quite good. George Russell is all right. Obviously, Kubica. One
Right.
missing.
Do you know Ayrton Senna?
Yeah.
The Brazilian one. Yeah.
That's Senna, Schumacher. Well, Senna, that was a god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie Senna? I did.
Yeah. I watched quite a few documents about him.
It's such a sad story because he died so young, but
yes,
he was like a genius. My God, he made this movie Senna. For me, when I watched, I was like, my God, he was almost impossible for him to do anything, and he did it. He turned around and he finished the. It was amazing, like goosebumps all the time.
How he made the Honda NSX and the whole thing. So
it was incredible. Yeah, I
you
know.
cannot replicate right now.
I know.
Right now is everything about money and
money. Publicity and this and that. Yeah.
That's why they moved the guy from Red Bull and replaced with Yuki Tsunoda as well.
Yeah.
It's just money.
I know. Anyway, good times. Always to remember those good times.
Yes, sure. Senna, Schumacher. That was a good time, Senna.
Yes, for sure. Cool. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay. I can hear this music.
You could hear a little bit?
A little bit.
Right. Before the next question, tell me, someone who's gonna buy a car for the first time. What would be your best piece of advice? What's something that the people need to know about it, in your opinion? If
I put anyone, well, you have to put some questions to him first. What kind of car he's looking for?
For example, like any car, like for buy a car for the first time, could be any car. What would be something that they should always have in mind? When they're gonna buy like let's say a popular car. It doesn't need to be like Ferrari or Lamborghini.
Yeah.
What's something that you always need to think about? For example, I never bought a car.
Reliability of the company is a good engine.
Okay.
Engine cost of running, obviously, these times. I think you like the color. Sometimes even the color it does make a big difference for the cars.
Right.
But check the history of the cars and the whole things. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Next question is what makes you the happiest?
When I'm coming back to home and I see the kids happy and the wife.
That's nice.
that's what's making me happy as well. My personal goals, when I achieve my personal goals as well, especially last Thursday when I passed the driving test.
That's amazing.
Run away from the yellow ring.
Do you think that happiness is a choice?
Sometimes, yeah. It depends what you're thinking about. What is the meaning for you for the happiness? Yeah. For some people, it could be a happiness to have a drink on a Friday night. That's making you happy as well. Totally. And that's a choice. Totally.
It's very personal, isn't it? Happiness is very personal. Yeah.
So it depends what is the happiness. For me, happiness was like yesterday I did the live, and some people started giving me some gifts and one of the guys says, "I'll spend all my money on the TikTok just for you to give some gifts." I said, "Oh, really? How can I refund it to you?"
Oh, sweet. Last question. Ready?
Yeah.
How do I say last question in Polish?
Ostatnie pytanie.
Again?
Ostatnie pytanie.
Ostatnie pytania.
Będzie po polsku.
Po polsku.
Great.
Got it. Let's do it. Okay, before the last question, tell me your 3 favorite cars of all time.
Oh dear. Have you got the loads of time?
You don't need to tell me the reason, just tell me
Yeah,
why.
yeah. The Lancia Delta Integrale HF Evo 2, definitely.
Why this one?
It's just a beautiful car. Sports car
Yeah.
to me is so beautiful. Audi Quattro,
Okay.
the first one for the rail from Rally. Oh my goodness. So many of them. Corvette.
Okay.
Obviously the Mustang 65 Shelby fastback, white with the 2 blue stripes on it, please.
Okay.
That's the cars which is I love.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And what's for you the ugliest car that for you would never get it? Find so ugly for any reason? Which one would be like for you? Doesn't make any sense. There's any?
SUVs.
Why? Why is?
I mean, they're lovely to look at. They're not practical at all, to be honest.
I see.
You can see it's a massive cars, but inside small. I got an MPV, so for the family, so it's Sankyung,
Okay.
the old Sankyung Rodius, voted one of the old ugliest car in the world as well. Designed by the guy from England, from the Royal College of Art from London.
Okay.
Multipla.
Okay. All right.
Practical car, and you know, it's an obvious one. Some, well, you can say the Chinese cars. You can say the it's a Japanese car, Mitsuoka. It's very controversial with the designs as well, but it could be something like that.
I see. Okay.
But sometimes it depends about the personal preferences.
Yes, it's very personal as well, for sure. Last question is, what is the most beautiful thing someone has ever done for you?
Yeah. Support from my family, from my Patricia, from my friends. After that, what happened with me? The scam, when I was scammed. That was support from them. That was the biggest, the best thing, which is I had.
Wow. Yeah, I think
nothing, to be honest, nothing material, nothing like that someone gave me something. Support. That was the biggest thing. The people came in and give me a hope that everything can be reversed and we can go through together.
Amazing. I think those times, those moments when you have people around us, it makes a difference big time, because you just feel protected. You know what? I'm not alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A good point.
That was the biggest one.
Okay. So the yet, let's play now the word association game. I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Okay. Let's start with money.
Money, it's safe.
Okay. Family.
Love.
Life.
Happiness.
Fear.
Afraid, always.
Okay. Love.
And family.
Okay. Religion.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. As a Polish person, Brazilians as well, they are very religious as well. But what happens right now with the priests and in Poland and the whole things.
I know.
Even here in UK, for them it's money first, then religion, then things. So you can pray at your home, you can be religious, but you don't have to.
Yeah. Okay. One word for sex. Okay. Politics.
Oh dear.
Friendship.
Very important.
Desire.
Mm, all right, I would say. Yeah, important as well.
Okay. Regret.
Painful sometimes.
Yeah. Success.
Hard.
Wish.
Deep. Hmm?
Wish.
A lot of wish.
Happiness.
Uh, Happiness is a family.
One word for England.
At this moment, mess.
Okay. One word for Poland.
Um, Maybe.
Amazing. And the last one now, cars. One word.
My second life.
Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your wife for a coffee and I'm going to ask her, define Martin in one positive and one negative word only. What should say about you?
Negative. I'm a messy person.
Okay.
Positive. Jeez. I don't like to talk about my positives because it's like, you know.
Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. And it's not you saying, it's her anyway. It's not you.
Care.
Okay.
Care about the family.
Good one. Very good. Let's play now, Martin, and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, you can ask me a question now, Martin.
Why me?
Good question. Good question. You know what? Since I started doing the show, Martin, before I started, I always believed that all of us, we have a story to tell. I think all of us, we have something to share. We go through good times, bad times, challenging time. You know, we are here to connect with people, learn lessons. So I believe that everyone has a story to tell. So when I go on social media, on TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, or any other platform, when I see the profile, I don't look into much because I like to know the person during the interview. For example, I didn't know you're from Poland. I just knew you like cars. I just love that. And when I saw your profile and I could see your passion about drawing, about cars, I was like, I'm gonna invite him. Maybe he's gonna come to the show and he can share a little bit about it. So that's the reason. When I invite people, my tendency is not to, I just check if it's not fake profile because there are so many people using pictures in other people's profile.
Yeah,
I don't think, but besides that, there's nothing much that I look into it. And when I see someone, you're live and you're talking about cars, I could see the passion. And I was like, I'm sure it would be nice to talk to someone, with this passion about cars. So that's the reason, but overall, there's no criteria. I'm not looking for this person or that person. No, for me, everyone has something to share, something to tell. So, but the main reason when I saw your profile and I could see you drawing, talk about cars, like, oh, let me invite him. Maybe he would accept it. And here we are. You just made memories right now. Yeah.
I was quite shocked, to be honest.
It goes very fast.
My missus was listening and I said, what?
I know. People go like, why this crazy man is inviting me for a interview? I know it can be a bit like tricky. Some people, they think that's a fake profile that I'm using to invite. In the beginning of the when I started doing the show, I didn't have my website. I didn't have the channel like properly. So imagine for me, it was hard in the beginning because people, they were like, why do you want to interview me? Why? They thought that I was a scam, that I was trying to, to take something out of it, but now it's easy. I know. Now it's easier now it's easier because people, when I invite them, they can check my Instagram, they can check everything so they can see that it's genuine project. So yes, that's the reason. In the end, there are no reasons. I just want people, passionate people they want to share something. And I think that's the whole idea about the show. Yeah.
That's great. So
did you enjoy the interview?
Thank you. Yeah, I did. It was my first interview ever, except the one for work.
Thanks again, Martin. Thanks again for being so kind and accept my invitation. You take a time, very busy day for you, and Easter as well. So thank you so much. And if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by before we finish.
Keep chasing
Mhm.
your dreams and don't
Yeah.
let any fall. If you're thinking you're doing right, you're doing right. If someone's telling you you're doing wrong, that means you're doing right.
Good point. Very good point.
So just be yourself and just keep chasing the dreams.
Amazing. Thanks again. Happy Easter for you, for your family, and we keep
And
it.
to you too.
Okay. Na razie.
As well. Right. Cześć.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a good one.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.